All right, Kurusan team, welcome to another class. Today we're going to have class number 5, the punch block series and the guillotine choke. And as always, thank you for coming to our class, and let's start like we always do with our heads and warm up. All right, this time let's go side by side and count to 10. And then switch and go up and down. Don't forget to breathe. Nice job. Now in a circle of motion, one side and the other. Very slowly, very relaxed. Nice job. Let's go side by side this time. Just looking and pulling back with your contrary shoulder as you do this. Relax your neck. Relax your muscles. Breathe in and out. Nice job. All right, let's go with our arm across our chest on one side and the other. Excellent. Let's go back, try to touch and reach as far as you can on your back. Stretch your triceps. Switch arms and stretch. Breathe in and out. Excellent. And relax your wrists, up and down, sideways, looking down, looking up. Nice. Now reach for your knees. 10 times. Awesome job. Perfect. Now let's look behind you towards the wall. Excellent. All right, let's go with our legs and stretch right here. Bring your knee up. Stay with a straight back and try to maintain your balance. If you lose it, no worries. Grab your knee again and bring it up to your chest. So with the other leg, bring your knee up close to your chest as much as you can. Excellent. Nice job. Now open up your legs in a horse stance position and go down, reach behind your ankles, and with your elbows you're going to open up your knees and legs and look forward with a straight back as you do this. Nice job. And balance and move around side by side slowly. There you go, excellent job. Breathe in and out. Nice. All right, now stretch your right leg, right knee, straight back, look forward, switch it to the other leg, stretch it out, and have a straight back as you do this. Nice job. Now bounce back and forth, straight back, and you can keep your guard up. Nice. Now keep your body down this time, all the way. You can have both hands on the floor, right here, fists or palms, and keep it all the way down. Excellent. Now switch it to the other side. Have your hands close to the ground or fists if it is more comfortable, and keep your body down all the way, straight back. All right. Nice. Great job. All right, guys, I think we're warmed up here. Actually, let's go and do some squats for this one. 10 times. Bring your butt down all the way as much as you can, closer to the floor. And that's what we're gonna do the squats. Nice job. All right. Let's go down to the ground and move this so you guys can see. So from this position, let's do shrimping. You guys are familiar with shrimping. So let's move in a circle of motion on the same side. And to do this, turn your body, bring your feet close to your butt, and imagine you're pushing a rock in front of you. Bring your hips up and out as you do this. Your feet and your shoulder are going to serve as the base points here for your hip to move. All right, circle of motion. One side, full circle. Then when you reach the same position you were before, turn to the other side. Feet close to your butt and move. Nice. Great job. All right. Now from here, we're going to stand up in base about 3 times on each side. Tuck your leg, close both hands, swing up, and stand up. Going back same way. On the other side. Excellent. Now let's roll back and forth. Just your back and shoulder. Remember not to post your head on the ground. You don't want to get injured. All right, open up, move your legs, and look back and shoulder. My back and shoulder are doing a contact. My head is tucked and protected at all times. Excellent. All right. All right, guys. Now I think we're all warmed up with stretching and drills for our class. I'm gonna go and show our moves for today, and then I'm gonna have Elise help us out with a few of them very briefly. And for this class, you guys can do this with a partner or by yourself. I want to start by doing this by myself, and I'll get Elise whenever it's necessary here. All right, so first exercise or first move that we're going to learn today is the guillotine choke. And with the guillotine, what you got to know is that it only requires you to know where to place your partner on the guillotine, and go ahead and do the technique. The guillotine, not to be confused with the headlock. The guillotine happens with a partner in front of you. So you're going to drive that partner's head to your arm, and then you create the guillotine. The headlock happens when your partner is behind you or on the side, and you grab them, you put them in a headlock, and their body is all the way behind you. The guillotine happens always with your partner in front of you. So let's say that I have a partner in front of me. What I'm going to do is grab their head, bring them down, and here with this arm, contrary arm is gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot all the way down, so my armpit touches their back of the neck, and I lock here the guillotine. Now the other arm, the other hand is gonna grab my wrist, and I'm gonna close the guillotine space by imagining that I'm going with my bicep and showing off on the mirror. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna close your guillotine space by just closing up your bicep like this, and you're gonna help it out with the other hand by grabbing the wrist and pointing it north, okay, all the way. So if I go in another angle, so you guys can see it right here, I have a partner in front of me, grab their head, put them down, shoot, and go up, grab my bottom wrist, and all the way up, pushing up. You can open wide your legs and walk towards your partner. That way the guillotine will be a little bit more tight. But what is important here, and I want you guys to see, is that as you go down here and as you shoot down, lock the guillotine here with the other arm. What's happening here is that there's a triangle that I think you guys can see here on the video. That triangle is gonna close as you pull up, all right? So that little triangle that you're seeing here, that's the guillotine space that the person has for their neck. So as you pull up here with the other hand and you walk wider in front of your partner, that space and that guillotine is gonna create the choke, and your partner is gonna tap out. So be very careful with your partner. I'm gonna have Elise right now come here for this technique real quick. So you guys can see, Elise is not gonna join us today as she usually does, but she's gonna be helping us out with this technique. So Elise, if you go here on this side. So guys, again, your partner is gonna be in front of you, and you're gonna pick one hand or one side to go into the guillotine. Right here, I'm gonna pick my right arm, my right hand to go grab her head, and I'm gonna push her down here to my left arm or my left side of the body. I shoot all the way down and go up. Here, the other hand is gonna grab my bottom wrist or my the wrist doing the guillotine, and here as I go up like this, she's gonna tap out. You can walk forward closer to your partner as you do this. Your partner is gonna let you know that the guillotine is working. All right, thank you, Elise. It's very helpful. All right, so that's the guillotine. That's how we do the guillotine. Again, there are a few ways to do this from different positions. This is a standing position, and now we're gonna go to the ground to review stages 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the punch block series. I'm gonna grab this mat right here. All right, so on the ground, we've seen a lot of different positions from the mount. All right, but now we're gonna see what happens when we are the ones with the back on the floor and we have somebody in our guard, meaning that that person is in between our legs. All right, so this, you can see this as a reverse mount, because in the mount, if you remember, you're on top, your legs that are in between your partner's body. All right, so when you're in the guard, you move that position all the way to the reverse, and instead of being on the mount, you're in your partner is in your guard. All right, so you can see this as a reverse mount, if that helps you out, and you have your partner on in between your legs, and you have the legs crossed behind your partner's back. And for this one, actually, I'm going to take my shoes off. And right here, this can help out a little bit better. Now, stage 1. For most of you who are familiar with this, stage 1 consists on having one hand behind your partner's neck and the other hand grabbing or cupping your partner's arm, all right? The arm that is closest to your face, right here. So, if your partner moves around and try to swim and go to the other side, you're gonna switch the position and replace the head and swim and grab the other arm, all right? There are plenty of ways to do that. There's a way to do this that you guys can see that I'm gonna do with Elise. But right now I want you to see how this works. When we do it here by ourselves, we have stage one, grabbing the head, pinching the arm. When they swim on this side, we switch to the head, and now we swim under the arm and grab behind and cup. All right, that's stage one. And I'm doing this by myself so you guys can see. Now, a key detail on this exercise is that you want to have your core and body engaged in the position. All right, this means that you want to be engaged when you're doing this. You don't want to be relaxed and having your head down. Let's say you have your legs crossed. You want to have your head down and your arms relaxed like this. No, you want to be engaged in the position. You want to be crunched all the way so your partner has the minimum space to move. All right, you want to give them a tough time when they're in this position. That means that you're engaged, you're relaxed, you're breathing, and you're completely in control. You're not spending a lot of energy, but your body is in this position, engaged and ready to move and switch to one side or the other side if need be, and depending on what your partner does. And that's stage one. So I'm going to do this with Elise so she can show you guys what happens. So Elise is going to be here on my guard.
Yeah, it's like
inside my guard. So again, remember guys, in this position right here, you have the head and you're going to swim and pinch the arm on one side and grab it behind. All right, and that's going to be stage one. If she tries to swim with the free arm on this side and tries to go and release, I want to switch the grip. I want to swim on the other side, pinch, and my head is looking this way. So that means if she tries to hurt me with the other arm, my head is looking away. And that leads to what's called stage two. All right? So from stage two, if she tries to punch with the free arm, I'm going to switch right here to control the head and cup behind the tricep and locking my knee up all the way. And that's how you go to stage two. And now if she tries to punch with the other hand, I do the same thing, bring the leg up, and I have both knees in control. All right? And be careful when you cup here and push, because you can hurt your partner's biceps. And now, after you're ready to go back to stage one, you just kick 1, 2, and go back to stage one. All right, stage one, remember, always control the head, pinch one arm. You can do it here and here. Pinch behind the tricep, or just pinch and control behind the head and body engaged. All right. Now, stage three. What happens in stage three, instead of actually punching like she did before, she's gonna try to go and push on my belly and try to go on her knees so she can punch. Here, I'm not gonna let go until the very last moment. And then I let go and I can put pressure here on the hips. I can post on her hip or on the sides and have my knees closed right here. And the hips are gonna go up all the way right here. She's trying to punch, and I'm controlling with my knees. And at the very last moment, when I feel like that she has the momentum forward, I let her go forward. Okay, and I have my elbows protecting. And as she goes back in, I just pull her to stage one. As you guys can see, all the stages end up in stage one. From stage two, you end up in stage one. From stage three, you end up in stage one. And stage four is a similar thing, where she's gonna actually stand up this time. So from here, she's gonna post both hands on the side, one leg first,
then the other, and I never let go until the very last moment when I'm ready, and I push her back. And look here, both of my legs are, both of my feet are in a seatbelt position on her hips. I don't know if you guys can see here very well, but here she's trying to punch and move forward towards me. Here I'm always protecting my head, all right? And I'm gonna let her go towards my elbows as she's pushing forward right here. With her body, you're pushing forward at least, yes, and I let you go towards me. So right here, very slowly, yeah, no worries, I'm gonna catch you. Here, very slowly, I'm gonna let you go towards me, 1, 2, and this person is gonna end up landing on my elbows. Then you close your guard, wrap on stage 1, again, head, bicep, tricep, pinching on one side or the other, all right? And that's it. So thank you, Elise. I know that you have a little time to do this.
Hi, guys.
And let's see. I know that it's pretty hard to see from this position, but Elise is being kind enough to help us out. And if you guys don't have a partner, you can train this by yourself. And if not, you can do what I just did with Elise. But I want to go through the stages and show you how they work. And again, as a quick review, from here, stage 1, your body's engaged. You have control of the head, control of the arm. If they swim on one side, you're going to switch, pinch, and control. All right? If they punch on the free arm, what's going to happen is that you're going to switch, control the head, bring your knee up, cup behind the tricep, and then if they punch with the other arm, same thing. You have control of both arms right here. All right? If you are going to pull them back to stage 1, kick on one side, then kick on the other, close, stage 1. Now stage 3, if you guys remember, the person is going to push on your body and go to their knees to actually try to engage and hit you. So as they do that, what you do is cover your head, immediately let go at the very last moment, and both of your feet are pressing into their hips, and you have your hips going up, and very slowly, in order to protect your partner, you're going to crunch your body again and bring them to your elbows. And as you bring them, you close them back in here into your guard. And stage 1 is, again, the base stage for all of it. Finally, stage 4, when they get up, they're going to post both of their hands on the sides. And as they do this, they stand up with one leg, then the other, and they're trying to get up. And at the very last second, you shove them back here, and both of your legs are in their hips in a seatbelt position, right? That means that you have your feet in a V position on your hips. Now, from here, as they're leaning forward, you're gonna crunch your legs towards you, and remember, elbows in front of your head. You're gonna lead them to your elbows and kick, close the guard, and go again to stage 1. All right? And that's a quick review for stages 1 through 4, the punch block series. And I know that this is a little bit difficult when we don't have a partner, and even more if you're not familiar with the exercise. But we're doing what we can from our houses and with the online training. And I just want you guys to remember that hopefully we're soon going back to the school, and we can review these techniques again and make sure that we train them to the point where we feel comfortable with them, we feel comfortable with having somebody in our guard and protecting ourselves from there. From this position, the guard position, you can do a lot of different things. There's a lot of techniques that happen from the guard, and it is a good position to be in if you are comfortable with it. And if not, the more you practice, the more you will be confident with this. So again, guys, this has been the guard stages 1 punch block series, stages 1 through 4. Let's finish up this with a quick exercise that we're gonna do here. Let's
go ahead and finish up with crunches. All right, from this position, in order to work the guard core muscles, we're just gonna look at our belly button like this with our legs up. So let's do 20 of these all the way. Perfect. Engage your body. Nice. Now, there's another exercise that you guys can do in order to help you out with your core muscles, your abs, and especially when you're in the guard. It's called the wiggle worms. And this exercise happens with the motion, the movement of your hips and shoulders. So here, imagine you're doing a dance, right? So you're moving your hips, it's like a samba step. Moving your hips and your shoulders. So from one side, you're gonna move first your shoulders and then your hips. Shoulders, hips, shoulder, hips, all right? And that's what we call the wiggle worm. You can do it on one side, then the other, two, and that's how you move. This is gonna help you engage your core. If I do it on this angle, so you guys can see, I'm gonna move this way, shoulder, hips, shoulder and hips, all the way. All right, and I move forward, and that's it. And this exercise helps you to maintain your core engaged, your body and your legs active, and your hands moving. So when you have somebody in the guard, stage one, control, you have full engagement here with your body. All right. Stage two, you move 1, 2, kick and bring them back in. Stage three, as they're standing up on their knees, push them back, protect, bring them back in. 1, 2. Stage four, as they're trying to stand up, the very last moment, shove them, boom, control. Once you're ready, bring them back in. 1, 2, close, close, close. And stage one. Okay. And guys, that has been class number 5. Hopefully, we will get back to the dojo to train pretty soon, and I hope that you guys have been enjoying and learning these exercises. I know that this is not ideal, but you know we're working with what we have. Thank you again for your time and for your patience, and hopefully you guys are staying safe and healthy. I'll see you pretty soon, and I'll see you next week, hopefully in person, all right? See you guys. Thank you.